Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.5, Problem 23. This is Section 2.5, Problem 23. It says a rectangle has a total area of 26 3/8 square inches. The base of the rectangle is 4.5 inches. Find the height of the rectangle. So, for any rectangle, area equals base times height. And now I know the area is 26 3/8, and that equals the base of 4.5 times the height. The height is what I don't know. So what happens is I have to divide 26 3/8 divided by 4.5. This will tell me the height of the rectangle, the answer. Now, I have to divide two numbers with fractions, but in this case, they're both written as mixed numbers. So what I have to do is convert them to improper fractions. So the 26 3/8. So what you do is you multiply the denominator times the whole number in front. So I will multiply 8 times 26. Well, you might need to do that off to one side. That's sort of a big multiplication. So 26 times 8. 8 times 6 is 48. Write the 8, carry the 4. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus the 4 more that we carried. 16 plus 4 more is 20. So 8 times 26 is 208. And now I take that result and add to the numerator. So I will add 208 that I got from my multiplication plus the numerator, which is 3. So 208 plus 3 more is 211. So the first fraction can be written as 211 over 8. That's the same as 26 3/8. But now it just has a numerator and a denominator. Do the same process for the 4.5. So I will multiply the denominator times the whole number in front. So I will multiply 2, the denominator, times 4, the whole number in front. That's much easier. That's 8. And then I will add the result I got of 8 plus the numerator, 1 more, and that's 9. So 4 1/2 is the same as 9 halves, so 9 over 2. Notice it's still a divide. I didn't do any division yet. I just converted each fraction from a mixed number into an improper fraction. Now the next step will be to change this to a multiplication and invert the second fraction. So when we do that, the first fraction of 211 over 8 will stay 211 over 8. The division is changed to a multiplication, and now the 9 over 2 is inverted to 2 over 9. Now I have to multiply top times top, bottom times bottom. Now, if I can pre-reduce it all, where these numbers have really gotten pretty big for this problem, it'll certainly help me. Well, the 2 and the 8 reduce nicely. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 8 4 times. Now, could the 211 and the 4 reduce, or the 211 and the 9 reduce? And the answer is no. The 4 being even, I can see reduces by 2. The 211 is not even. So the 211 and the 4 will not reduce. How about the 211 and the 9? Hopefully that'll reduce, but unfortunately it won't. 9 clearly is reducible by 3, and really nothing else. The 211, will 3 divide evenly into 211? It won't. Because if I add up the digits of 211, 2 plus 1 plus 1, the digits of 211 added together are 4. 3 does not divide into 4 evenly, so I know it will not divide into 211 evenly. So I can't reduce anymore, but a little bit helps. The 2 went into 2 once, and the 2 went into 8 4 times. So now when I multiply the numerators, 211 times 1 is 211, And denominator times denominator, 4 times 9 is 36. So the height is 211 over 36 inches. Now, some math teachers prefer that you don't leave your answer in the form of an improper fraction. Sometimes that's okay. So if your teacher will let you leave it that way, you're done at this point. But if your teacher prefers to have a mixed number, what you'll have to do is divide the denominator of 36 into the numerator of 211. So let's just go off to the side and do that. So the denominator of 36 divides into the numerator of 211 how many times? Well, 36 doesn't go into 2, doesn't divide into 21, it's too small, so you have to put it into the whole 211. So if I do 4, it's probably not quite going to be big enough. Let's try 5, and I think that should be good. 5 times 6 is 30, put the 0, carry the 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus the 3 more that we carried is 18. Now when I subtract, I want to see if the result is smaller than 36. Hopefully it will be. If it's not, I just have to try the next number. I'll try 6. So let's see what happens. 1 minus 0 is 1. Oh yeah, it'll work. So 1 minus 8 won't go. So reduce the 2 in front to a 1. You're borrowing, and that 1 turns into an 11. So now 11 minus 8 is 3. And then in front, 1 minus 1 just disappears, 0. So the remainder is 31, which in fact is smaller than the 36. So that's good. The remainder becomes the numerator, and the denominator, which was 36, is the same. It's 36. So 211 over 36, or you could write it as 5 and 31 over 36. And because this is an application problem and it was given in inches, you should include the units of measure in your answer. 211 over 36 inches, or 5 and 31 over 36 inches.